The one glory shot of the day.
Exactly.
Yeah. Which, you know, we're close enough. We should probably go play around when the snow clears.
When the snow finally clears, which may be August.
Yeah.
All right, we're moving on now to the gold medal match in the women's compound. Should be interesting. From Denmark, Sarah Holst Sonnichsen coming out. She's had a good indoor season. We'll go over that in just a moment. Same is true, though, for Sandrine Vandionant of France, who's also performed very well. As you look at Sandrine Vandionant.
Yeah, Sandrine found her way into a medal match in Nîmes, and Sarah has been ripping it up the whole year, with her bow or without, you know. Well, without her bow, it was a bit of a struggle, but when she got hers back in her hand, you know, interesting story. She had to shoot qualification. I think it was in Marrakesh with a borrowed bow, and shot absolutely terrible by her standards. And when her bow did show up, she made a good run. I think at the podium there in Marrakesh for the first stage.
So Sandrine Vandionant.
But it seems I see Sandrine here every year. Every year she's making a run at this final.
Loves the indoor circuit, performs well on the indoor circuit.
10.
Hoping that she caught the line with that first shot. And Sarah with her first shot.
10.
Nobody flinching.
No, she was a little quick on the button there, but it worked. It's a bold strategy to have a button that light or to get on it that heavy. But you know, she's got 2 arrows in the 10 ring.
Little low for Sandrine Vandionant. So Sarah Holst Sonnichsen can take the lead with a 10, and it looks as though she has done that. Now this is a rematch from stage 1 in Marrakesh way back in November, where Sandrine and Sarah faced each other on the carpets in Marrakesh, and it was a 4-point win for Vandionant that day, as she defeated Sonnichsen by 4 points, and Sarah had to settle for the silver. And so now a little bit of hopefully Sarah's hoping for a little bit of payback here.
Yeah, it looks like she's gonna have a 1-point lead here. But they're saying it's close, but I think we had a pretty good view of it from our friends that Hit the Roof. They do a great job of giving us the shots we need, and we've got great cameras here.
I'm glad you said that. Yeah.
Yeah.
We need to pat the guys on the back.
Yeah. They came straight from the Lancaster tournament, where I was doing this there as well, and
in the snow, by the way.
Yeah, in 3 feet of snow. Yeah, and
good timing.
It was yeah.
Snowstorm of the century.
Yeah.
Hits the East Coast.
A 100-year snowstorm. You know, it was. I think it broke the record by about 3 or 4 inches. We had 30 inches of snow there. Took me a few hours to get the car out.
So a good look at Sandrine Vandionant. Trying to win another gold medal. Won one in Marrakesh. Trying to win one here. Pair of 9s.
Yep, Sarah had the opportunity there and gave it back.
Trailing by 1.
9.
And the string of 9s continue.
Yeah, watching her thumb there, she's really quick on that button. So sometimes you see shooters like that when they get in a groove, works great. when it comes apart pretty hard. So we'll see if she can hold it together.
May have caught it.
Sarah's she's got it in a groove right now.
Right down Broadway with that shot. Sarah Holst Sonnichsen. Beautiful shot right there. Sarah was ranked 3rd in the world rankings after the first 3 stages. Sandrine number 2 after the first 3 stages. So both highly ranked. Not a surprise that these two have gotten here. Oh, by the way, since we didn't mention Linda, your wife, we do need to mention that she did win a gold medal in Nîmes at stage 3. So just to be fair,
yeah,
I need to bring that up. I know that's probably something that I should bring up.
Yeah. I am more than happy for her to win. You know, that's never a bad thing for me either.
Oh, no, it's good. It's good. Hey, by the way, congratulations. This was your, when was the anniversary? First year anniversary?
Yeah, it was the day she actually won in Nîmes.
Oh, it was. Okay.
So, yeah.
That's a nice way to celebrate.
My parents joked with me, you know, we're from the Boise, Idaho area, and my dad said, you know, I took your mom to one of the nicest restaurants in all of Boise, and I couldn't afford it, but I had a credit card, and it was awesome. And you're taking your wife to Paris and eating, you know,
French food.
Yeah, the best food in the world, and seeing the Eiffel Tower and Nîmes and all of that.
Well, I'm sure he was happy for you, because all fathers want their children to do better.
Beyond the little bit of resentment I felt, yeah, there was, you know, there was happiness from him.
You talk about the visor a little bit that Sandrine uses.
So a lot of shooters who have an issue with either they don't have a true dominant eye, or they shoot with their non-dominant eye, or they just have issues with one eye taking over. They wear that blocker that you see her wearing. So it's something you just put on the side, and it kind of prevents the non-shooting eye from taking over and losing the focus through the peep sight that you need. So
takes it out of the equation.
Yeah, and you see a number of shooters using that. And as you can see, she has constructed one out of a folder clip. So not a, you know,
sophisticated or high-tech device.
Not a lot to it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Bit of a rough go for each shooter here this end.
See if Sarah can break away right here with a 10. And she does.
You got one.
Creates a little bit more breathing room for herself right now, and she goes up by 3 points in this gold medal match in women's compound in Las Vegas. Along with Steve Anderson, Carl Archie, hope you're enjoying the sights, the sounds, the pictures here on Archery TV on a Saturday night, or it could be a Sunday morning, or whatever time it is, wherever in the world you may happen to be.
You may be watching this in 3 or 4 months, but you know.
Yeah, 3 or 4 months from now, we hope you're enjoying it.
But it's certainly Saturday night in Vegas, which is an interesting night in Las Vegas.
It really is. And we've gotten a great crowd out here. They're enjoying the archery, the competition. Some of the best in the world center stage here at the South Point Hotel and Casino. Men's competition right around the corner. You'll see some of the top men's compound archers: Peter Elzinga, Mike Schlosser, Rio Wild, Jesse Broadwater. We'll get into that in just a couple of minutes, but right now a little bit more business to be taken care of right here in this women's gold medal match.
Yep, 6 arrows to go, 3-point lead for Sarah. You would think that would be a comfortable lead, but you know, we saw one of those all but disappear in the last match too.
Chase Owan winning by 1 point, 144 to 143 in the bronze medal match, and had a comfortable lead going into that final end, but it got a little tight. It could happen here.
Yeah, and Sandrine is going to need all of the 10s from here on out. She's going to need all 5 in the 10 ring to have a chance, I'm thinking. But Sarah's not capitalizing either.
It's contagious. Lead stays at 3 for Sarah Holst Sonnichsen.
10.
There's the shot that Sandrine was looking for.
Yep, she needed that one, absolutely.
See if she can build on that.
10.
Sarah answers.
Got to up your game. And she did. Still down by 3.
10 points.
So she finishes with a pair of 10s.
Yeah, last one looked close, but we've got some good spotters here, and they're saying it's in.
And a 9.
So the lead will actually be down to 2 now after that 9. Pair of 9s for Sarah in that end. So it's tightened up just a little bit. The plot doth thicken here in this women's gold medal match in the women's compound competition.
Yeah, Sarah's not liking the last few ends. She hasn't. She didn't have the strong. She had the strong start and has not had the strong middle to this match. But as I mentioned, sometimes when things are going good, they go good, and then when you're not executing well or properly, it can really come off the rails.
Let me ask the dumb question: what happens?
Hard to say. I mean, I think you get one arrow that you blow one out of the 10 ring pretty heavy, and then from there on, maybe you just get a little anxious and you're trying too hard to stick one in, or you're changing something, or thinking differently, or approaching it differently.
You think too much?
Yeah, you're almost, trying too hard to be holding perfectly still, and sometimes you lose the execution side of it. There's two components of a good shot. One is aim, the other is execution, and I would say execution is far and away the more important component there. Right. You can still shoot a great score when you're not aiming well, but you got to be executing well. And then conversely, you can have the best aim in the world and not execute well, and everything finds its way outside of the 10 ring.
Well, let's see what happens here. Sandrine Vandionant only down by 2 points. Now she's starting to get into the groove.
Yep.
Yeah. And Sarah answer.
Yeah, it puts the pressure on Sarah too.
And there's a 10.
And she got it.
Great competition going on right now. They battled before in Marrakesh. Now, months later, here they find themselves in Las Vegas, battling again.
Yeah, just out for Sandrine there. That's probably going to be enough to do it, provided Sarah can just keep them in the yellow.
9.
Got it.
Just touching that line, but 9 is all that she needs to win. And she goes one better. It is over, and Sarah Holst Sonnichsen of Denmark is your gold medalist in women's compound here in Las Vegas at the World Cup final. And gets a little bit of payback after the loss by 4 points in Marrakesh to Sandrine Vandionant. So these two have had some good, strong, hard-fought matches. But you can see the joy and the happiness right there for that young lady.
Yeah,
big win. That's a big thing to win here.
Yep. And she's been one of the stronger shooters coming up through the junior ranks, and we've had our eye on her, and she's delivering now. She's kind of as promised.
So Sarah Holst Sonnichsen coming through with a big win, winning by 2 points, 144 to 142 here in Las Vegas on a Saturday night. So the gold goes to Sarah, the bronze to, the silver to Sandrine, and Che Won-so wins the bronze medal in compound competition. You could see it throughout a lot of this match, though. Sandrine was really kind of struggling, trying to find her way.
Yeah, early on, she struggled to find the 10. It was just kind of there was no groove, there was no consistent shooting. she never really got comfortable, you could say, on the stage. And Sarah didn't necessarily finish well, but started strong enough, had that quick, fast start, and really did all she needed in the first few ends to pick up a win.